Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Out the Box Plays Fantasy Station Grid Run Publishing. I am the board game guru, game master extraordinaire, Jahananan.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box, and that's it. Just Fresh Out the Box. I remember that now. I'm playing Fantasy Age. We're doing second edition. I'm gonna be reprising my role as Cedric, the Appraiser of Koath.
I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbidian, a variety of video game and tabletop role-playing game Twitch streamer, and I will be reprising my role as Harzar Steelflame, the Drakish Orcish envoy of the Nagami tribe.
And I am glad to be back. Aaron Bamier, game designer with Adventure Slaying Productions. Looking forward to stepping back into Temo Pav's shoes, the stinky stuff hitter. She's been unfortunately coined. Yep.
I'm sorry.
She's smelling demons and then hitting them in the face.
There you go.
And that's it.
So the way the powers work, you see. So.
Right.
Corbinian, you look different from last time we saw you. What happened? What's going on?
Oh, I just changed the picture in the background. Yeah.
That's what I. Yeah, that's right. You usually wear yellow,
The
and
one you
today
can't
you're
see
wearing
when
red.
we record.
It's a good look, brother. It's good to see you again. You look good.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So handsome.
Same, Aaron. I don't mean to leave you out. You got a good look going too. I see your new background. I see all your board games. Everybody's crushing it, man.
That's right. That's right.
John.
We're on.
John used to look like a hairy foot, and I love that about you.
That's me. I'm a hairy foot.
My favorite, my best friend.
It's okay. I'm gonna be changing my background soon too. So
Ooh, are you gonna move it to the board game room also?
I'm moving it to the other room. I bought a new desk and stuff.
Is the board game room gonna be the nursery?
No, there's a completely unused room that's the nursery.
Nice. Sorry, dude. We're getting sidetracked here, but it's just good to see you guys again. I'm just glad to get all caught up.
All caught up. What up, everybody?
Everyone's happy to see us, dude. We missed our friends.
It's been a long time, man.
The fans are happy, dude. They want to hear us.
They do. Where we last left off. All right, so you guys had all traveled from far, far away to come back to the Valley of the Star. I closed everything, but that's okay. Here we go. We're back.
Bro, you're supposed to do that while I'm complimenting everybody and saying hello, not afterwards. That's silly.
I do it how I want.
That's fair. Yeah, you do run things here. Run it your way. Go off, King.
Yeah, you guys came all the way from Yushane, took the sea, discovered new continents were formed by the elemental upheaval that's been going on. But that's not all that has been revealed. When you return to the Valley of the Star, the home of Hazar Steelflame and the various tribes of orcs, men, and dragonborn that inhabit there within, you find that a ancient temple has been revealed through the rumblings of the earth, and the tribes are threatening to go to war over who gets dibs. But a deal is struck. Competition is to be had. Whoever can send every tribe gets to send representatives into the ruins, and whoever can return with the greatest prize will win the rights to the temple for their tribe. That is where you guys you did go in. So the competition was underway. All the tribes went in one after the other. There was an order that was given. You were one of the last tribes to get to enter. You explored a bit. You've battled some slimes. You went straight through the floor using magic, and then you wound up in a room, which is classically going to crush you. The walls are closing in, and your very own Cedric is trying to pick the lock, if you recall.
Seems easy enough.
Yeah, it is. It is easy enough.
Let's go with a 13. Oh, actually, there was a. I rolled and then you said, we'll find out next time. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too. So I just, which is funny, I rolled a 13, which was only one less than my last one, which was a 14. So the dice barely lied.
Yes, it was so long ago. Yeah, I forgot you'd already rolled. So, click, 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 click. The walls are closing in. Everything's getting close. The lock pops open, and you're able to spill out into a hallway. The walls slam shut behind you, so you can no longer go back into that room unless the walls somehow reset. But there's no way to get in or out. There's no other doors. You went in there through the ceiling using earth magic, if you recall. You are now
Looks
in.
like there's no way back in. Looks like those doors are sealed up unless we find some way to pry them back open.
You're now in a hallway. It's about 10 feet wide, probably 8 feet tall. Not very big. Old cobblestone, broken walls and floor. Musty, still warm air that hasn't moved around in a long time. And the hallway goes two directions.
What are we thinking? Actually, can I make some sort of dwarven intelligence check to try to figure out which way would be deeper into this dungeon, or which way could be?
Yeah, you can do that.
Dwarven history or cartography, are you cool with either of those?
Yeah, you can do dwarven history. Just, it's a dwarf skill. I'll allow it. 21.
21.
Yeah, you could tell exactly how deep you are, and you could tell that the way to the right slants downwards.
Well, if we're trying to go deeper, at least the right is deeper for now. I'll start heading that way if nobody says anything, nobody speaks up or argues or anything.
I'm going to go over to the wall opposite this door and take my spear and score the wall with a mark. Trying to just so if we happen to go in a circle, we know that this is the same door that we came by.
Absolutely. You are able to go down this hallway a bit, and then the hallway changes a little bit. It widens out quite a bit. The ceiling gets higher, but it's probably about twice as wide now, so probably about 20 feet wide, and probably about 10 feet tall. The stones are smoother. It's not as broken apart. There is a panel that is broken and fallen off the wall, and behind it you can see metal. The floor is a bunch of square tiles.
This hallway stinks like a trap. I want to look at it with my looking balls, perception, or searching or seeing.
Yeah, put your looking balls right on it.
I would love to. Let's do searching. I rolled a 13 with 3 stunt points.
You can tell. You get 4 stunt points because of Corbinian. But yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You can't really find much, but you do look at the wall a little better, the one with the broken panel. You can see some sort of gear work behind it.
Is it on our side of this hallway, or is it all the way across the hallway?
It's not far, but you would have to start stepping out into the tiles to actually touch it.
I'll actually kind of set my spear aside and kind of pull myself up onto the wall and start walking along it.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Panel.
You walk to the panel. You walk along the wall to the panel, and you are now there. What do you want to do?
I'll crouch down because now I'm like this rather than like this. So I crouch down to the panel, kind of look at it a bit more, a little closer.
You can see still tensioned in there a spring attached to some sort of spike. It seems that the panel slides and stabs.
Oh, like so it will jut out the spike.
Yeah.
From this panel. Or...
Yeah, the panel will slide down while it'll go whoosh, whoosh, like that.
Looks like some sort of spike trap, I would imagine. There's a spring. There's a spike loaded into a spring among these gears. I look around. I'm guessing that there is more than just this one. This one just must be exposed because of age. Or someone just threw a rock at it. It's hard to tell, given where we are.
I'm gonna summon so there's like a bunch of these tiles, right?
Yeah, the tiles, the whole floor is just square tiles. Each one is about 5 feet by 5 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try summoning like a quarterstaff or like a spear. We'll go with the spear actually, and I'm gonna prod whatever couple tiles are closest to me. Try and get the trap to activate on it.
Boop, boop, boop. Nothing happens.
Do you see any sort of safe path from your angle? Or is it all kind of the same up there too?
I'll go from the wall to the ceiling. I'll do a walk around to see if any of the panels look weird, if they look raised or
Yeah, give me a
marks on them.
Give me a search check or a perception seeing.
Can I persuade them to tell me if they're okay?
You
I can
cannot.
talk to rocks. That's totally a drag thing. We established that.
Oh yeah. Forgot about.
I know it's not in your notes. That's just because you're
bad at keeping notes. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. 6 gets it right. I can see the.
You look down. You look down at the tiles. You look back at the ceiling. And you're like, huh? It's the same tiles. Interesting. It's about all you notice with that roll. It's a shitty roll, dog.
Yeah, well, perception ain't my thing.
No.
Yeah, I look over and just kind of shrug. It's hard to tell. We don't usually work with anything quite this intricate in the valley, or even on water for that matter.
Earlier
all
on
the same
my
from here.
On my 13 that I had 4 stun points for that I forgot about, could I use extra information on that to get an extra clue?
Yeah. That'll work. This one's broken. You can tell. I mean, odds are the firing mechanism's in the floor. That's pretty obvious. It doesn't seem as simple as step on a tile. But also, it seems like maybe they're designed to fire when you're further in the hallway. That's why Aaron's prodding didn't do anything.
Arzar, why don't you try going all the way to the other side and see if there's something over there? Maybe there's something we can't see.
If we're lucky, maybe there's a deactivation mechanism. Now, walk my way to the far end of the room, along the side wall rather than all along the ceiling.
You'll walk all the way over there. You get to the end of the tiles. There'll be a couple statues over there of ancient beings. It's hard to tell. They're pretty faded.
Any sort of lever or setting or a metal plate, anything like that?
Go ahead and give me a perception check, unfortunately.
I'll hire help for this. I mean, what?
Yeah, but they can't walk on the ceiling. Oh, that's better.
11.
That's better. Yeah, with an 11, it does look like it's possible that there's something up with these statues.
Firstly, a couple things fire. I am going to give a bonus stunt point to Cedric because I gained stunt points. So your
Yep.
next roll will have a stunt point no matter what you do.
Thank you.
And then extra information, I believe, costs 2.
Maybe?
Oh,
We
wait,
actually
it's
don't have that open. Bad DM. Stunts.
extra information's 3. Yeah. So
Yep, there it is. Yeah, 3. What do you want to do, young man?
well, yeah, just extra information about these statues. If there's something, maybe there's some old legend or story I heard when I was a little kid that may relate to this. Seeing statues like this, like, wait, those statues look like a thing I remember being told about.
Yes, it might remind you of the twin gods, trickster gods. One was blind and one was mute. One of the statues is covering their eyes. Or no, both statues are covering their eyes.
There's some statues over here. They remind me of old trickster gods, the mute and deaf ones. That may be a sign of how to get through here. Although I will say both of them look to have blinded. Is it normal in the legend for them both to cover their eyes, even though
No.
one's blind, one's deaf? Okay, so it's both. Oh, these are statues of the blind trickster god, I think, but it's hard to say. They're very worn. Surprising, given we're down here. Must be moisture or something.
Well, this might be stupid and it might work. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna look at Temo like, you don't have to try this.
Oh, I'm going
If
to give
they're
plus
the-
2 assists to Cedric, by the way. Sorry.
If they're blind trickster gods, maybe we do this hallway blind. And I'm just gonna close my eyes and walk in a straight line towards Harzar.
Roll 3d6. Add nothing.
That's how much damage you're going to take.
11.
It's not very good. You take a few steps. You hear click, click. Something comes out and stabs you. Yeah, sure. Take 11 damage.
That wasn't the trick. I'm just gonna stay right there. Unless, give me a second, is there like a whirring sound? Like, is it about to come back around again? Is it like ting, 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 ting? Okay, cool. Just the one. If it's just the one stab, I'll just stay right here.
It does go back into the wall, though.
So,
Alright. Well, at least we can figure out which ones are trick panels now.
Just to clarify, it came out of the wall, right? Not
Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah, it came out of the wall.
I've got another idea. I'm actually gonna walk up to Cedric slowly, with my shield, sort of going back and forth at the walls, and pull you back, if you allow it. Okay, actually, this is a question for the GM. So I'm gonna try this, and I know I can summon weapons.
Yeah.
But can I try to summon another shield with my powers? So that's what I try. Is that sphere? I want to try and summon it into a shield
You
instead.
summon another shield. You can indeed.
All right. Okay, so
It's a really
I don't
fucked up
think
shield with
these-
a face on it. It has spikes all over it. It looks more like a weapon than anything, but it is a shield.
Gotcha. I'm gonna offer you, Cedric, both shields because I feel like you're a little smaller. You could get a lot more coverage. If you hold them both up and walk through, you might be okay. And then if you get to the end and toss that shield, which I point to the void shield that I picked up a little bit ago. If you toss that one back to me, I might be able to get across as well.
I actually have something that may work if it's just a matter of getting across. I just didn't want to leave you here stranded.
I think that I can use that shield to get across. How long is this hallway looking, roughly? Just eyeballing.
100 feet.
I think 100 feet. Okay. Yeah.
I do have a suggestion. Given that this is a blind god, the blind wouldn't go out into darkness in a straight line. You can't really move straight when your eyes are closed. You need some sort of guide, either a wall or a stick to lead you ahead, a cane. So either I would suggest either having something ahead of you to poke into the tiles firmly, or follow the length of the wall. Maybe one opposite where that spike came from.
Look, a trick dungeon calls for a trick solution. I'll take one of the jars of dirt off of my chest and put it on my crossbow. Like, attach it to the bolt
Okay.
and fire it to the end of the hallway.
Give me a shooty boy check. It's gonna be hard because that's not easy to do, but you're a pretty good shot, so shouldn't be a
I
problem.
am a pretty good shot. I've got time to aim, but I don't have time to do pinpoint because there's not a target. So I guess just take. I'll just roll this instead. I rolled an 18.
Crack! It breaks on the other side of the wall, or on the other side of the hallway.
And then I'll drop another jar of dirt at my feet. Crash.
Okay.
And then I will cast Earth Speed.
What's airspeed do?
Earth Speed. You let the earth swallow you and transport you, re-emerging anywhere within 30 yards that you can see. You must be standing on dirt when you cast the spell. You must re-emerge from dirt as well.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. How far can you go?
30 yards? So you're looking at 90 feet, so I'm 10 feet short. But I did run out a little
You ran
bit
out
already.
of bits, yeah. So no, that's fine. Yeah, you jump through some dirt and you pop out some dirt.
Yeah, I fall through the dirt and then pop up out of the other dirt.
You have a lot of stump points if you want to use that to make the spell cheaper or something.
It's exactly what I'll do. I'll get a bunch of points back. Yeah, I'll reduce it to a shitload. Reduce it to 0. It costs 6. I got 6. Reduce it to 0.
I hate to
Keep
point
my-
this out, but it usually you're only allowed to spend it into a thing once, unless it has a range of like 1 to 3.
Oh, this one only has a 2. You're right.
Yeah.
All right, I'll figure it out.
It's all good. Yeah. Aaron, Temo, what do you want
Oh,
to do?
yo.
Here? Yeah.
Let me do splits. Let me do split spell, and I'll pull Timo with me.
Oh, snap.
Spell. If the spell affects only one target, you can have an effect too. Yeah, you can bring Temo with you.
Nice.
Doesn't even cost extra MP to do it.
Boom! The Earthcaster does an Earth tricky trick. Boy, that's pretty cool. I like that. You're on the other side of the hallway.
Or you can
That's
do
a lot
that.
better.
It saves you both emerge out.
Trick solutions indeed.
Nuzglove's
The
gonna
trick.
land on your shoulder. He's gonna look at the two statues.
The Trick Gods versus Shadow and Stone. They picked the wrong territory for this fight.
He's gonna
No,
fly.
I think they would find that amusing.
Nuzglove's gonna fly to one of the statues. He's gonna be like, "What about this?" And he's gonna push the hands from the eyes to cover the mouth, and it goes click, and then nothing happens.
Ooh, try moving it to
Or
the
that.
ears.
It only goes like that. That's all it does.
Oh. I'll walk over.
You're gonna walk out into the tiles.
Well, the statues are at our end of the hallway, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll walk along the wall. Is there more tiles up to these statues?
The statues go all the way up to the statues, or the tiles go all the way across the hallway to the statues. Yeah.
Right.
So you're gonna go try to trigger a trap? Is that what you're saying?
Well, actually, what's beyond the statues?
More hallway.
Between them? Oh.
No more tiles though. Well, there are tiles, but they look different. It doesn't look like the same, obviously trapped hallway.
Can both statues only do this?
Mhm.
It can't be moved like that at all.
Yeah, they only
Makes sense
have
if you
the
need one piece.
yeah they only have the one range of motion.
Something tells me we have to set these in some manner to pass safely to the other tiles.
I think it was to go across there. I don't know.
Demo, why don't you lead the way on this next part of the hallway? I already got blasted from one wall spike.
I can do that, and I will go ahead and try prodding along the way too, just in case. So that shield will turn back into actually the javelin I usually pop out, and we'll use that to prod as we go.
Yeah, you'll be poking tiles. Nothing happens. You come to the end of this hallway. It leads to an open doorway, and beyond there is a large antechamber. It's a round room with pillars in the middle that are connected by walls, but the walls have openings like windows. And then there's a large portcullis that's down, blocking you from going inside this ring. But there are windows that you could feasibly hop through. They're not very big openings, though. And then inside there is a stone cylinder, roughly 5 feet wide, 5 feet tall, with a grate on top of it. And there's like a light shining down onto it. It's not bright or anything, it just is.
That's inside where like we can maybe hop through the window.
You would have to either hop through the window or open the gate to get inside there. But you can also walk all the way around to the other side where there's another hallway.
Do we want to try and get that gate open, or see where this leads? And I kind of gesture toward the hallway, or where it walks around.
Kind of worried about what might be inside that tube, inside that grate. Maybe we let it lie.
If it's something we can collect, it might be what gets us to win the challenge. If it's, might be something real worthy.
You're not wrong. It's an unlikely place to hide treasure, which makes it a likely place to hide treasure.
Which makes it an unlikely place to hide treasure. Which makes it a likely place.
It seems like something you'd contain something in, like a creature, based on what this looks like.
I agree. Something like an ooze, maybe, that could come to and fro.
But those would squeeze through the portcullis. It would have to be something that could hold back.
It also could be some kind of pipe. It may lead lower into the dungeon to provide air. We might find ourselves a shortcut, unlikely as it may be.
Does the light that's shining through look have a sunlight quality to it, or is it more like a flickering flame or a magical orb light?
It's a consistent kind of bluish light.
So some sort of magical. Well, if it's consistent, then it's a magical light.
Yeah, it's not flickering at all.
That would imply a flame. But you can't do blue flames.
You can do blue flames.
I can.
You got him.
Come at me. Is there any sort of switch for the portcullis on, like, on the inside? Like, not one you could reach from the outside, 'cause I assume you're not supposed to be able to go and then pull it, but...
No, from the outside, there's you can see some sort of turn wheel.
Oh. So there's a wheel on the outside.
Does look like you'd be... Yeah, it does... Yeah, you think that's what it's for.
Well, we could try experimentally turning it. We're outside of the circle. You have any oil in your pack there, Cedric? I don't know how stuck this looks.
Actually,
Looks pretty
I
old.
think I do. A long time ago, Temo gave me some blade oil, and I still have it.
And I still have more too, I was going to say.
That could work, yeah. WD-40 that bitch. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys grease up this wheel. Go ahead and give me a strength.
I can do that. If
Probably should.
Let's throw a might on it, if that's all right,
Yeah.
for 18.
It breaks, and you start opening it. It breaks, like, free of the rust.
I loosened it up for you.
And then you're able to turn the wheel, slowly lifting the portcullis to gain entry into this room.
I'd just like to add a quick scene before Temo ripped the fucking gate down. I was trying to do it and clearly couldn't do it. And then Temo definitely did it with ease, and I said I loosened it up for you. That
Fair
definitely
enough.
happened in the cartoon version. Yep.
I see it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're able to open this grate, and you can now access this strange circular room. You're not sure what it's for, why it's here, what it does. But I assume you're going to enter it.
We didn't come this far not to mess with the grate.
Okay. Who
I'll
wants?
approach.
You're going to go up to the grate.
Yep.
So you specifically, because you're short, you're going to have to climb up to look down there.
I'm gonna like put my hands in the grate and then like just try to lift it without even looking in.
It does not have any give.
It looks like this thing's sealed on here tight. Then I'll climb up and look in.
You climb up and look in. It seems like there's something down there. Looks like maybe water. Looks like you could climb down there and like there's water down there, like some kind of sealed off well.
Can we just like climb in? Is there like a space big enough to get in? What's the situation?
No,
here from the top?
it's tight bars, and they're like it looks like they're sealed on, like it's not meant to be opened.
Okay.
Like maybe it's a drain, maybe some kind of drain.
Except it's high.
It's high up though.
Water
Yeah.
level. How's the water smell over there? Stale? Musty?
Good question. Does it smell like immediately foul, or does it smell
doesn't
fine?
smell immediately foul. It doesn't smell salty either. It just smells.
It smells all right.
It smells fine.
Doesn't smell like swamp water, and it doesn't smell like sea water.
Is it running at all, or does it sound still?
It's
Well,
trickling slow. It seems like there was or is moving water through here somewhere.
Yeah, it might be flowing in some capacity.
Clearly, this is not meant to be accessed. I say we access this thing. Temo, can you crack this can open?
Let me see what I can do. While that's happening, I wanted to throw out. I picked up tracking on the last level up. I want to throw out to see if there's anything like grooves in the ground, if there's like signs of water when they're talking about that. Like I kind of just see if there's evidence what this room is for, like in the ground. You know.
Okay. Yeah, so the ground is it's a solid stone floor. The walls and floor are all very worn. They're very smooth. Like you can't really see the separation of the stones. They're all kind of and it's all very rounded. It looks weird. It looks like it looks like a lot of water's passed through here for sure.
When I approach the drain, I'll say to them, a drain might be right. The walls here look like they've been shaped by water, a lot of water. And then we're gonna tackle the drain. 15 just to grab it and pull it.
15's not high enough to break stone. The bars like give a little, but not much.
Was that gate the only way in and out, by the way?
The one you opened?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, wasn't there like the way we came in, this weird great room, and then if you went around this, there was like more hallway?
Yeah, there's another hallway on the other side, but the gate that you guys opened is the only way into the central part of the room.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look around up high and see if it looks like there's any kind of like where water would come from, you know, any sort of runoff thing or
There is not. You look, there's nothing in the ceiling that would indicate water coming in from above.
There's that light, I think, but that's it.
There's the light. The light is some sort of gem set in the ceiling. Does seem to be magical in nature.
If we really want to get this grade off, I can try and get some leverage with this grappling hook and some rope.
You can try that.
If we're determined. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll set it up. So I just have the grappling hook onto the rope. I latch it in and do the pull thing.
Hold on. Last time I didn't have a good grip with my feet. Let me help you out on this one.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we can pop it open like a ration tin.
Yeah, if you're successful, I'll try to roll the assist.
I don't know how we want to, if that's a bonus or anything, but I'll throw another might out. That's 19 with just the straight up.
Pop!
And I rolled a 17 with 6 stun points.
Now you guys together can break this grate with this grappling hook and, you know, pulling it from somewhere. Yeah, it pops open. Some of the bars just kind of snap out. It's kind of sharp if you were to, like, jump down haphazardly, but you could make it through now if you wanted to. If you want to. There is water down there.
How wide's the opening?
The
passage down.
The circumference of the pillar is 5 feet. It's pretty big. You guys going in?
I'm gonna actually huck the javelin down I'm gonna throw the javelin straight down and see what happens if it sticks into some ground or if it just goes into water.
Bloop, blub, 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 blub. Just disappears.
Might be a little deeper than. It's at least a little deeper than I'd like.
The water does start
Might
moving
be too deep altogether.
a little bit. The water begins to stir.
We should leave.
Maybe it wasn't a great idea. Yeah, take a step back at least from the opening.
The gate slams shut behind you guys. Water starts to rise out of the center area.
There were portholes that were in the outer walls of this thing, yeah?
There are windows, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to climb out through one of those windows.
While you're climbing, I shout catch, and I'm gonna huck the grappling hook toward you if you want to grab it.
Yeah.
Maybe you can latch that on the window, and then I'll get the rope behind you.
Okay. So,
Harzard,
climb
do you have a lantern? Is that a thing that you carry?
I have a brooch that glows.
Okay, never mind.
It's my light source. But.
Yeah, I was wondering if you had like a proper lantern and lantern oil. I thought I did, and I don't.
The water starts going around your ankles. The water slams into Temo. For 12 damage.
All right. 4 after armor,
It's pretty good.
but I stumble.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Is it easy to see where it comes from? Sorry.
The water like that's around your ankles forms like a wave and hits you.
Okay.
And then we'll pop into initiative order.
Sounds like a water elemental.
You sound like a water elemental. You don't know things. Temo 13, Hazard 12, Cedric
Jesus.
7. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
Like
I'm not ready to fight water.
Yeah, none of you guys are. I mean, you shouldn't be, to be fair. That'd be weird. Okay. What's up, Synth? Yeah, we're glad to be back. Yeah, we haven't been streaming much lately, but we're back, and we're going to try to be doing it more. So, thanks for saying what's up, dog.
Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you.
See, people notice when we're gone. People notice. Yeah, so Temo is first.
All right. So,
The water's just
I just got the
slowly,
shield.
accruing around your knees.
I am not sure what to do about the wave of water in character, honestly, right now. So I've got the shield up. I'm looking for another wave to block. I'm going to go ahead and activate Guardianship as a minor on Cedric. And I guess what is it, ready in action? What is it called?
Yeah, you're ready in
In
action.
this system? Basically to move up the rope once it gets secured, assuming there's a place to secure it. But besides that, I'm just kind of on guard, instead making sure I stay steady as the water rises, and that's gonna be it.
Alrighty, Cedric. Or, not Cedric. You're last, Cedric. Why are you trying to go? Hazar Steel Flame.
If I haven't already, I'm going to climb through the window.
Okay.
And then, as an action, I'm going to secure the grappling hook to that outer side, so that way it catches
Yeah.
rope side toward them.
None of that requires any rules.
And is it like, other than these windows, is there? Can you still see into the space?
Yeah, you still see it in the space.
Okay. I'll move away from the porthole a little bit, and that will be it, I think. For now.
Okay. The water's going to reach out and attack Temo. You are knocked prone. And you take 13 damage. As the water rears up and like just hits you. And it pulls you down underneath the water.
13 you said? Damage?
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
I've got a dumb question, but I guess there's no such thing as dumb questions. When it rises up and smashes Temo, is it vaguely humanoid or is it just a wave of water?
When you're looking at it, yeah, it does. It takes on a humanoid form. No legs, just arms, but you can see a face. But once it goes in the water, you can't see it anymore.
There's something in there. Pay attention. There's a face or something in the water.
Cedric, it's your turn.
It's like one of those video game pop-ups. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Except it's not Navi, it's Cedric being all grouchy at you. Hey, idiot! Look.
I would like to aim and try to find the face in this water, and then fire at it.
Go ahead and shoot.
But I can aim first and wait for the shot. You know what I mean?
Do you want to
shoot blind?
You want to hold your action?
Yeah, because I'm gonna be aiming for it. I'm not just gonna like aim at water and shoot. That's real.
Yeah, you can't see anything. So yeah, that's good.
Correct.
Good idea.
So I'm gonna be aiming at the thing.
Temo Pab. You're underwater.
I am underwater, and so I get up as quickly as I can. You said you secured the grappling hook at this point?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on to the back, summon the spear into the one-handed, actually the gauntlet, and start climbing, because I can't climb and use the gauntlet. I just sort of hoist myself up so I got more clearance from the water, and I stand there and I'm like holding with one hand and have the gauntlet in the other, to ready an action to punch the wave person when they appear as well.
Absolutely. Hazar Steel Flame.
I am going to aim my muskets, like ready it up, and then I'm gonna be waiting for it to pop out to shoot it.
It pops out. What does everybody do? It pops out at Temo, trying to pull her off the rope. Cedric hits. Hazar hits. Temo, did you also attack? Yes. That is also a hit. All three of you hit. What's the damage here? 13. Temo did 12. 25. 45. Boom, boom! It pops out of the water. It just explodes. And it mists in the air. The water starts to recede. And it just sort of, once it gets to a certain point, it just stops. It just stays there. You're out of initiative order. Yay! That was a lot of damage very quickly.
You know, canonically, I'm not a fan of water. Harzar, why don't you jump in there and see if there's any treasure or something?
I'll give you a look. Eventually, is the portcullis still down?
Yeah, the portcullis is still down.
I'll go over and try and just. I won't try full might roll. I'll try actually. I'll try to turn the thing.
Make a little might roll.
My strength isn't terrible.
I'm gonna collect that grappling hook in the meantime.
13 is good enough because it's already been like freed and lubricated. Mm-hmm. So yeah, good to go. Aaron, you've been booned.
I'm going to be standing on top of the thing where the water came from, just kind of looking down at the what I can assume is just sort of a burbling water fountain right now, right?
When you look down, there's just some water down there. It's not doing anything. Everyone's been booned. Thank you, vampire.
Temo, could you hold on to my black powder horn for me, please?
No problem.
I'll pull it out. Set my
I'll
muscles
cover
aside. You. Don't miss. I
smirk. I don't.
And then I'll spider climb my way down. With my little pink light brooch to light the way.
You're down in essentially, I don't know, it seems like a tank full of water. It does seem like you might be able to leave this tank. It does seem like the water goes somewhere. If you feel like investigating that. The bottom of the water tank, though, your brooch reflects off of some things. You can see some stuff down there. It'll glimmer every now and again.
I'll try. I'll walk my way along the wall, like from the ceiling down along the wall, and then try to head down to where the shiny bit is.
Under the water?
Yep.
You'll go down there. There's.
I want a ready action as I'm doing Overwatch. I'm not just like thematically watching. I want to actually be Overwatch in case something pops out. I want to be ready to go.
Fair enough. Once you get under the water, because you have a magical light, you can see there's bodies down here. Very, 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 very old. Just
skeletonized.
Totally skeletonized. No meat left. Completely clean bones. Rusted metal, stuff here and there, tarnished bits of what appear to be silver. A lot of them are wearing jewelry. A lot of it is, since it doesn't have flesh to cling to, is like sunk into the bottom. So there's kind of like this weird debris, like almost dirt at the bottom of this thing. But what it really is just completely destroyed flesh and stuff, mixed with bits of silver.
Anything on their persons of a practical nature, like weaponry, shields, anything that would magically withstood time and water?
Give me a search check.
Could I possibly argue intelligence, arcane lore, like picking out what looks correct?
Yeah,
like that,
I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
Since you're so shit at looking. Might as well give you a chance. That's not bad.
17, yeah.
Yeah, something will stick out to you.
It's like a metal detector, but magic. Just wave my hand until I feel the beeps get faster.
Yeah, you sense something magical down there. You're gonna put your hand in it and grab it. That the idea?
Yeah. You ever see those guys who sift through beaches and stuff? They take up a huge hunk and then they sift through the smaller hunk as they
Yeah.
get closer and closer to what they're looking for. So it's that, but with bones and debris. It's like, that feels magical. That pile's magical. Where is it? That's not macabre or anything.
You find a total of 60 silver pieces. And you find some sort of looks like a ring that is not tarnished at all. It's also made out of silver. And it has some strange markings carved in it that you do not understand. But it is a ring.
I'll collect the ring and the silver, and then I'll quickly get up. I'll break out of the water surface so I can take a breath of fresh air again.
A head pops out of the water suddenly. Cedric. I'm just...
Yeah, no, I fire. Do it! No, I'm kidding.
Hazar, you're dead.
Got him. I always hit.
Hey, I could be down to what I could have my orcish health keep me alive.
That's
You'll
fair.
be fine, dude. You'll be fine.
Will I? No. Yes, even with your orcish power, you die anyway due to how much damage you took. Try regenerating your head, jerk.
It's weird. You get killed by both shadow and stone. It's very strange.
Yeah. So I'll do a quick look around to see if there's any other exits out of the tank for a other than the way I came in.
Yeah, there's you can continue to follow the waterway somewhere.
Does it go like that way and that way, or is it just
One way? There's one way out, some sort of aqueduct style river thing. But the water's not really flowing.
I'll start clambering my way up.
You'll leave the tank.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, I start shaking off my clothes and tugging at it and patting at it. And then realizing, oh wait, I have magic, and I lightly use magic to kind of help brush some of the water off my scales. Okay, so there's bodies down there. They're all very dead. Did find these. I put down 60 silver, and this, some sort of magical ring, but I'm not sure. Is this writing either of you recognize? I can tell you it's not Orcish or man speak.
Just with a quick look, John, is it Dwarven?
Is not Dwarven.
Anything infernal?
It
Demonic?
is not infernal or demonic.
Or wild folk? What do they call it? Wild speech?
What, the beast folk talk?
Mm-hmm.
No, it is not beast folk.
Just to exhaust. Okay.
It is not a language any of you recognize. Seems old.
I just...
Besides not being a language that none of us recognize, I know this is kind of a similar stupid question, but is it a script that any of us could recognize? Like, is it ancient Dwarven? Is it ancient Common? Yeah, are there any familiar letters?
It looks like old tribal writing.
Like
that's
valley
all.
writing. Like
Yeah.
the Drakish or Orcish.
Yeah, it looks like something from the valley, but like old and like a past language that you guys no longer speak.
Probably way too simplistic. It's one of those like, yeah, we don't carve like that anymore.
Yeah,
It's tribe.
it's like the mother
Tribe locked to
language.
history.
Yeah.
I'll sit there for a second and just study the ring for a bit, just arcane lore, try to figure out, basically channeling magic into the ring and trying to feel it out to
Give me a
to
check.
sense what it does. 14.
Um, you sense an elemental magic in it of some kind. That's all you can tell.
But I don't feel like any dark whispering curse or
You do
anything
not.
like that.
You do not notice any sort of curse,
I just flicked the ring on.
and that's when you notice the curse.
Yeah.
I was looking for a 15, you piece of shit.
I did that. I'd even call him a piece of shit. Just not on camera. I do it in private messages.
You put it on, you feel like a chill run up your spine. Something happens. You're not sure what.
Well, does it feel like more like a deathly chill or like an actual like temperature chill?
It feels like energy coursed through your body all of a sudden.
An arcane-ish.
Yeah, like an arcane flush. Yeah.
Well, I'm not entirely sure what that did, but it doesn't feel bad.
It's doing something. You're not sure what. But yeah, it is some sort of magical item, and it is working. Whatever it does.
Oh, you two can split the 60 silver, by the way.
Thanks.
Because you can't have the ring 'cause
Sure.
you guys suck.
Well, I don't even know what it does yet. We might sell. This might be our prize. I'm trying to figure out what it does. It's hard to say. Hey, look, I have a ring. I win. Why? Because it's magic, I guess. You know.
It might be cursed. Either way, it's definitely from your land and from your people, so you get first dibs.
I'll definitely have a
Course.
shaman look at it. For all I know, this is someone's. This could just be a magical reminder ring or something. Don't forget to take out your laundry. You know. Kind of a weird thing to bring into a dungeon, but there is a way further on, though, down there. We just have to climb on down. The water is somewhat deep, so we would need to swim. Well, you two would need to swim a little bit.
It would stand to reason if you found some treasure in there, and the water keeps flowing. There may be more treasure at the end.
Nothing else, it leads us down. Some sort of aqueduct, but I didn't explore much further.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
I'll
I
take
think
the
this
powder
is-
horn back.
This is our opportunity to have a Feifel Goes West sort of water slide ride.
I looked down the hole. I wouldn't want to slide down that. That didn't feel fun climbing down. But hey, if you wanna,
I was
I'm
thinking,
just saying, it could turn into a water slide eventually.
I was thinking about the aqueducts in the Jedi Knights game.
oh great, the sewer level. I gotta go. I
Definitely a sewer level.
My internet's bad. Oh no,
Yeah, you get to play as a Jedi named Kyle.
Kyle Katarn,
Yeah. Kyle's such a
the
terrible
best
name
Jedi who wasn't a Jedi.
for a Star Wars character. But yeah, so you guys, I mean, yeah, back to where you came. This other tunnel or the aqueduct. Those are your choices. Make it wisely,
Or don't, as we usually.
or don't. Do whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
So, do you want to go exploring down in the water, or do you want to try exploring more of this floor?
Honestly, the water is down. As much of a fan as I'm not of water, I assume this floor has more traps until it goes down. Might as well take the shortcut down.
As long as it doesn't spit us out in some new ocean.
And no matter which way we go, we're gonna get spit out into some kind of shenanigans.
That's true.
I'll climb my way down and try to, and I'll try to cling to the ceiling so I don't drop into the water.
Say what you will about the Valley of the Star. These folks know how to build a dungeon.
Thanks.
This rivals anything I've seen in the Dwarven Kingdoms.
I don't know. Maybe we raided it. We're really good at raiding things.
It's true.
Like not gonna lie.
So you all hop into the water,
Yeah.
and that's when the other water elementals reveal themselves.
Nope.
All 10 of them.
Nope.
This water's all water element. All right, so
No,
yeah.
it isn't.
Can
It's
you
the mother
swim,
water.
Cedric?
Why wouldn't I be able to swim?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, I can swim.
Okay.
I just don't like water. I don't like being on the... Well, like, I don't like being above ground, first of all, because it's above ground and there's sky, and I hate it. But then being on a boat is above ground and not on ground, so it's twice as bad. So it's not that I really hate water so much as I hate being on a boat. This is water underground. This is okay. Dwarves have water underground. This is fine.
Sure. Yeah, so you guys are able to swim over to the aqueduct beginning. The water's not flowing, but there is some water in it. It's pooled and still. It's... I'd say 15 feet wide. There's a 5-foot channel and then 2 like 5-foot thick sidings. Like it sort of goes in like a V. And yeah, you guys start marching down the tunnel. Okay.
I'll reiterate that I'm basically Spider-Manning my way along the ceiling because I don't want to get down into the water.
You guys will continue down for a bit. You'll notice a couple of other aqueducts connect to this one, but all of them are heading down. And so you continue to follow them down, I assume, because that's your goal.
Yeah.
Eventually, you will come to a gate. A solid metal gate that's closed. Seems to be designed to stop the water flow. But it does seem like you can open it. It's not like it's not a security door. It's a practical infrastructure.
Just a water
door.
lock.
Yeah, it's a water lock.
No, might as well unlock it. I mean, whatever leads down is down. And we're going a way that's atypical of any other search party, so we're actually evading anyone trying to... I'll be shocked we run into anybody, frankly.
This may sound dumb, but if we let the water go ahead of us, it may clear any traps or any blockage in the way as well. I think following the water is smart.
Yeah.
Are you not in the water?
Yeah, we're in the water, but we're going to open the water gate, so then we'll be following flowing water, theoretically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lever.
Are there, like, curb steps to the side? Can we, like, get out of the water so that the water can rush without pulling us along?
There's like a 5-foot ledge on either side, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should let the water flow before we take the ride.
Yeah. Water has a surprising weight to it when it falls a great distance like that. It may just drag you along like so much flotsam.
Cool. So we get out of the water.
It's a good word, Corbinian.
Flotsam.
Yeah. Who's pulling the lever?
The strongest of us, probably.
I'm pretty good at pulling levers. Let's see. 17.
All about those gains. Yeah.
That's right.
You'll hear something click click, and then you'll and the gate will come up. The water will immediately start surging forward. It's pretty loud. And then you're standing there. The gate will cha-tink and be completely open, and the water will be rushing down. It's been reservoired for God knows how long.
A whole tourist season, at least. Well, there's your water slides.
You'll see.
I'm gonna wait a few minutes.
You'll see a
and
dead
what that
body
light's
go
about.
past.
Yeah.
Looks like a dead orc. Just
Does it look like a recent body?
yeah.
I'll actually try to haul him out of the water onto the little 5-foot step.
You pull the orc out. It looks like one of the Malfen tribe wearing their black, red, and orange. They are from the Valley Wall. Yeah, seems to be one of the other competitors.
I'm gonna try to cast revival on him. If he's dead, I can't do anything. But if he's dying, then I can pull him out. Like I can't resurrect a corpse, but I can resurrect someone who's in the mist, who's about to die, or
He is technically dead. Yeah, you try to cast a spell on him. Nothing happens.
Invalid target, basically. Like
Pretty much.
Can't even cast the spell because it's like nope. There's no soul to revive.
His soul has moved on. He drowned.
You see me try to cast a spell, and then when it fails, I'll kind of clasp his hands over himself and fit it. If it does, he have his weapon on him or anything?
Yeah, it's in its scabbard.
I'll take it out of scabbard, kind of clasps his hands around it, and then I kind of mutter a prayer in Orcish over him.
Do you push him in the water, or do you leave him?
I'm gonna leave him because I intend to bring him back eventually.
Okay.
I will pat him down to see if there's anything that's anything like a identifiable mark, like a tag or a toggle or something like that. So if I can't get to the body, I can at least go, "Hey, this is his. I found him."
This is Mark. Mark died.
Yeah, he'll have some kind of necklace with a tooth and a rune inscribed on it. Some sort of hunting trophy.
Yeah, I'll take that and I'll pocket it.
You're now cursed. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, what tribe was this guy from again? Sorry, I didn't write it down.
Malfen.
Oh, there it is.
Can I look at him with my looking balls?
Yeah.
Can I figure out how he was killed? What the killing blow was to this guy?
You see a lot of scratches on him, but nothing that would have killed him.
It looks like he was attacked by something. He's all scratched up, but no fatal wounds. What do we think? A quick-acting poison, venom, toxin?
Might have drowned. It's hard to say.
Yeah, we found him waterlogged, so either way he's gonna be full of drink.
The other question is, where did he come from? Exactly. What's upstream, as it were?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came from he must have come from one of the other aqueducts that connects.
There may be another party down here.
There might be.
The Malfen weren't looking to play nice when they ran in.
They weren't, and if we're ahead, it's not by much.
All right, we've waited long enough for this water to clear out. I'm ready if you are.
The water is still flowing, but it's not quite as bad as it was initially.
Yeah, it's time to jump in the drink. It's time to do the water slide move.
Alrighty, everyone, give me athletic strength.
I'm going to be spider climbing along the ceiling because I don't want to be. Again, the reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to protect the black powder. That's why I'm so water adverse. Oh no, 8's not good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, 8's really good.
Demo jumps in and it's fine, and then Cedric just hits the bottom like a rock, bounces off, and starts drowning.
Well, that's how the other guy died.
Just sucking down water.
You do immediately begin to drown a little bit. You'll see him struggling. But all of you will start going down the water path.
this has happened to me at a water park before. You can start choking down water and then cough up some water halfway down the slide and be okay.
You can. Yeah, you're definitely not drowned. You're just
Oh, I
starting
know.
to drown.
Well, I told you this has happened to me before in real life. I have good experience with this one, dude.
Hell yeah.
Super.
I've halfway drowned more than once.
You really shouldn't avoid situations where that could happen.
Yeah.
Throwing that
Don't
out
tell me
there.
how to live my life, Corbin. How about you live your life without drowning, and I'll drown as often as I want.
It's a little early, but only by a couple minutes. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take our break here. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be right back.
Don't drown.
Fresh out the box.
Oh, hi! Oh, welcome back! That's my voice. Hi, welcome back to Fresh Out of the Box. I'm Jahan, and I'm a game master guy.
Yeah, welcome back. It's me, Casualty CDG, and I'm playing Cedric, the Shadow of Koath.
I'm the normal one. I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbinian.
The
Variety video
normal
game
one.
and
Don't trust him.
tabletop role-playing Twitch streamer. And I'm reprising my role as Harzar Steelflame, the Orcish Drakish envoy of the Nagami tribe.
And no one's normal here, and I'm Aaron. And I'm coming back tonight as the one who hits stuff and pulls levers.
That's a long name to put on the character sheet.
Was very difficult to fit it on the line.
Small script.
Gary, Cedric jumped into the water and is now drowning.
No. No. No.
You're going to try to not drown?
Next turn, I'm good for now. I'll try not to drown next turn. Do you need me to not drown now? Because I just started drowning, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was like 20 minutes ago. You could try again.
Son of a bitch, bro. Shit ass. Okay, well, that was a lot better.
Yep, that's a lot better. So you disappear below the surface.
Very good.
Don't you have a boon that could save your neck here? Or
I think
I have-
a boon's not going to fix that 6, dude.
Correct. That's exactly
It's called
right.
cheating.
A
Roll
boon, but it's not going to work.
So yeah, you now you're actually drowning. Temo, your friend disappears beneath the rapids of the flowing aqueduct. And Hazar Steelflame, you're running along the ceiling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dive after my drowning friend with a 14.
Okay, you can dive to him.
Perfect. Yeah. So I'm just gonna dive down to him. I'm gonna grab him and hoist him to the surface if I can.
Give me another athletics check. Okay, yeah, 21. Yeah, you can say so from drowning with a 21. So yeah, you pop back up, Cedric. Give me a Constitution save here.
I literally, you don't have to accept this, but I literally have Constitution resist drank. And I did make it resist drank. I didn't. Corbinian
Sure,
was like, well,
you
you
can
should
add
make
it.
it like, yeah, he was like, you should make it resist poison or whatever. And I was like, no, drank. And this is technically the drank.
Well, tolerance,
rolled an-
this would count as
Tolerance, that's exactly what you said. But this is resist drank, and I'm trying to resist the drank, and I rolled an 18 to resist the drank.
Temo will pull you
Minus
back up to
4
the
for your means.
back to the surface. You'll cough up a bunch of water, taking a nice deep breath. Just in time.
Makes that exact sound.
Yeah, pretty much. Just in time to see the way ahead is somewhat blocked by fallen rocks. You can go under them, but you will have to go under the water. As long as this is okay with you, it is okay with me.
Fudge.
You do not know how long you will be underwater. Oh yeah, and I guess you can't keep walking on the ceiling there, Hazar.
No. Oh, shoot. I have to look through my inventory. Shoot. Because if my black powder gets wet, it's basic. I have no shots, so I have to figure out what I'm going to do.
Gonna get your powder wet.
You
feel like
ever try to fire a black powder weapon with wet powder? That's right. You can't.
You can't. Yeah,
It's not possible.
I feel like I've been trying to get your black powder wet like the whole game.
Are you coming on to me? No.
Rare.
Swimming's not the hard part. It's the wet that's the hard part. I am going to try to do a sort of whatchamacallit. I forget what it's called in Fantasy Age, but their version of cantrips, their simple spells.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do something on that line and basically get my black powder horn and magically encase it so that way it's not permanently waterproof, but it'll be waterproof. It also means I can't open it because I basically encased it in a magical bubble that I'm carrying with me.
You want to make a magic bubble. This is something that you can do with cantrips. Are cantrips in the main book now?
They're still in the companion.
They're still only in the companion?
Yeah.
Huh.
As far as I'm aware, I didn't see them in the 2E book.
It's okay, I have the companion open.
Minor Arcana, that's what they call it.
Minor Arcana. There it is. Minor Arcana.
Oh, Minor Arcana still costs MP. Whoops. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, well. So I only need up to 8 hours. Oh, heck, I don't even need that many. Well,
which ability is it?
Need that many. Page 53. I
see Arcane Candle, Glyph, Mantle, Servant, Mage's Cloak, Mage's Compass, and Mage's Flip. None of those do it. Your powder's wet.
Mage's Cloak would do it.
Mage's Cloak. Okay, let's see. Mage's Cloak protects the mage from precipitation like an invisible cloak, allowing the catcher to walk outside in the rain or snow without getting wet. The mantle provides no additional warmth, nor can it repel more moisture than steady rain, or a heavier soaking will get the mage wet. So you can't submerge yourself with it.
It keeps you. Otherwise, you'd be able to breathe in water.
I want this to work for you, man. I'm on your side. I'm the adversarial GM. Haha, my games are more fun. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, they do have Minor Arcana in the new book.
Well, do they? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let me see if they have any different ones. They have those same ones, and that's it. Okay, nope, no new ones.
Oh, there it is, Minor Arcana. Bite my tongue. You're right.
I mean, you can try some sort of. You can try to wrap it in something or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking of another skill that could do what I'm doing. It'd probably be intelligence because nothing else would make sense. So,
can you not put it in your hand?
Well, it's submerging the horn into the. Oh no, yeah, that disappears weapons.
Oh, it doesn't work with items.
No, it's the mark of war. It's meant for you to hide your sword or draw your sword out of your hand, or a gun in my case. I thought about that too before the break. I was looking that up. I was like, oh, that makes sense. It's not meant for hiding stuff. It's not a thieving thing.
Yeah. You're gonna have to push you for an answer.
I know. Cedric, you have dirt still?
Yeah, I do have dirt. I realized I didn't need to break that second dirt jar. I could have just poured it out because it was where I was standing, and I already have 6. So I only broke 1, and one's sort of halfway poured out. So I've got 4.5.
So I'm thinking of treating some of your dirt with oil, and then using some of my sash, soiling that to try to create a somewhat waterproof, oily, muddy cloth, so it's not as porous, and then wrapping the hell out of the powder horn, and then just hoping that I've sealed it enough that I can swim out. If we're down there for a super long time, water's going to get in. But if it's not for terribly long, that might be just long enough to keep the powder from getting wet.
Yeah, man, it's all yours.
Delete that jar of dirt.
Well, the dirt, not the jar. I'm not. I want to break one too. Smash! What are you doing?
All right, so I have 3.5 now.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I would have 4. I would just give you the half jar.
There you go.
Yeah, because I only need enough dirt to
You
wet
need the jar. Yeah.
to wet with oil and then smear in my sash. So I actually take out my sash, smear it up in the mix oil with the dirt, creating this oily mud, and then working it across the surface of the sash, and then trying to wrap it.
Nice.
My best guess would be intelligence of some kind, because that's the only thing because I don't have any crafting skill or trade skill.
Yeah. Do intelligence.
Do it.
Or if you have like a survival skill or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, black
No,
powder.
I hire
Black
people
powder's
for
a
that.
training thing, right?
Yeah, but it uses accuracy.
Yeah, you can do black powder intelligence.
Okay, so that'll be +3 to what I'm rolling then. Oh, not 3. 2. I can't math. So... yeah. So not 11, but 13.
It's not bad. Yeah. You did a 13's worth of a job. So we'll see how well that does.
I will... Oh, is 13 enough to succeed, quote unquote?
Yeah,
Like, it's not a fail.
you definitely succeed
So-
at doing what you're doing.
I am... Oh, by the way, for one, I'm going to give a stunt point to Cedric, because I got a stunt point, so you have a freebie to your next roll. And then... I only have 3, so... I'll actually try to spend toward the exploration stunt. Wait, maybe I don't have to do that. Maybe I have a better way to do what I'm trying to do. No, Omen won't help here. That's a different thing. I'm going to spend toward the ability, the stunt, compensate. So I can basically I'm flavoring that in that we've been down here enough, and I kind of asked Cedric a few questions about being in the underground and what can keep things from being wet for as long as possible, how long we might have, to try to make it at least when I'm swimming with this thing, my swimming won't make it worse. So the only factor that could get the powder wet is just how well I wrapped it, as opposed to me jostling it or anything like that while we're underwater.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
That's as good as I'm, and I'll boon it up to 15.
Okay.
This is my weapon. If I lose this powder, I am disarmed.
Yeah, if you want to use a boon, that's pretty good. All right. And then you guys are going to go under the water, right? Are you using your little magic light?
I am.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are going under this debris for a good while. Takes you're under there for like a minute. And, after about a minute, I imagine it starts to get kind of nerve-wracking. Because if you wanted to turn around, you'd be kind of fucked. But before too long, the debris clears and you're able to poke your head out of the water. You're now on the other side of this obstruction. And you can kind of see where this debris is coming from. It looks like the wall behind you is all broken. And the wall up ahead is also broken and cracked. Probably from all the earthquakes.
This probably was clear once upon a time.
Yeah, you can see this section of the aqueduct is broken open. There's debris all over the place, but not so much to force you underwater again. The flow is a little obstructed here, so it moves a little more rapidly through the narrows. But on the sides, you can see where the walls are broken away, and you can see into caves. It looks like the natural world broke in here. You don't see any growth of anything, any mushrooms or moss or anything. It looks... This breakage looks fairly recent. And then you'll hear...
The sound of music.
You'll hear...
The hills are alive.
like a weird sort of wet sound. It's like... That real loud?
No. It felt weird.
No.
Yeah, it was just really sloppy. It wasn't very loud. It was just real sloppy. It was
like-
real deep.
It was like kind of...
Fresh off the
deep
box
in-
ASMR moment.
Yeah, it sounded like somebody
No.
slapping two steaks together. You know what I mean? It was really deep and
Nah,
chewy.
still no. I'm gonna say no to that.
Like a couple of wet butt cheeks on a
Oh,
trampoline.
god damn it.
Fuck yeah.
No.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's exactly what it would sound like. Two wet butt cheeks on a trampoline. You look around and see no butt cheeks.
No trampoline.
Or trampoline.
Bum, bum.
But you can hear that sound sort of echoing in the dark. Every now and again, you'll hear a loud cronk.
So there's an opening to the
Like-
outside. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say that can't be good.
So there's this opening to the outside, presumably. And then there's more passageway.
Yeah, the aqueduct continues.
Oh, it just continues.
Yeah.
Well, who wants to bet that there's some sort of underwater creature down here that will try to eat our faces because we have meat on them?
I'm not betting anything.
But yeah, you guys are kind of at this point. You're stopped because there is debris in the aqueduct, so you can go around it and like continue to follow the water, or you can get out of the water and walk along the sides near where the caves are.
I'm definitely out of the water as much as I can.
Yeah, I'll get out as well.
Yes, and I'll do what we were doing earlier, when we all aimed and waited for the same thing. I'm gonna aim at the water and wait here.
You aim at the water, wait there. Yeah, so you guys, I'll set the scene a little better. You are on like a 5-foot wide worked stone ledge, but now the wall to your right is broken open, and like you can kind of feel the open presence of the caves. There's sort of a wind differential, so there's actually like somewhat of a breeze. It doesn't feel like an outside breeze. It just seems like the air is like the air pressure stabilizing from the breach. So you're more on like a 15-foot wide, like partially worked stone, partially natural stone walkway on the side of this aqueduct that has rocks jetting out of it at this point. Up ahead, you hear the butt cheeks. You'll have to round some debris to see them, though. You do, however, you'll see there's like a big piece of debris like right up ahead that you'd have to go around. You'll dip like partially into the caves, but there's something on the ground like right as you are about to round it.
I might suggest either Cedric sneaks ahead a little bit, or if we think we're gonna run into whatever's there, that Temo, you take point because you're the most well armored of us.
I do feel like this is a situation where we're walking into almost certainly a monster. Well, I could sneak ahead. I feel like that's a bait situation. Now look at you, Timo. Unless you think you can handle it.
I can probably handle it.
No.
I say as um, the gauntlet reappears in my hand, and I'm not gonna. I mean, I guess I'll throw a stealth roll out, but not being that sneaky. We're just not being super loud. As I step around the debris with a 15.
That's you sneaking?
That's me sneaking. Yeah, just not trying to be too obvious, you know.
Okay. That's pretty good. Let me actually make a check.
You actually have pretty good dex for a. Well, no, fighters need high dex to avoid being hit too.
Exactly. That's the main reason I left a couple points in it.
Yeah, that is a pass on your stealth.
You have 7 stunt points.
I don't know what to use those stunt points for, but what do I see as I round the corner? More importantly,
On the ground, there is a hand walled out. It's a green small hand, small green hand. As you get
like
closer,
goblin
it
small,
seems to belong to that of a dead goblin.
a dead goblin. Okay. Um, just for the sake of stunt points, we'll throw out ready for action as an exploration stunt, which will give me an extra minor action in case something pops off. The disembodied hand, it's not like crushed under anything, or is it in the debris,
It
or
is attached to a goblin that's sticking out of the debris.
I see, okay. And there's nothing like a head like down, is it like a hall or anything like that?
Up ahead, the aqueduct continues, but you
I
can
see, okay.
hear the sound coming from not too far in front of you.
I just say back behind dead goblin here in the debris, and I'm gonna step forward more, a little more brazenly with the shield and gauntlet ready. Um, I honestly want to keep moving until I get eyes on whatever's making that noise or
Uh,
anything else that jumps out.
you can smell death as you round the corner. You see on the floor up ahead, the floor is slick red with blood. You see all kinds of goblins and other creatures just all over the place, remains that have been chewed and gnawed on. And in this field of bodies, you see about 5 or 6 figures moving around. They're just kind of crouched over, and that's where the sound's coming from.
As we get to this point, I'm just sort of pantomiming danger ahead to you two behind me. And it's like fresh bodies and fresh blood, yeah. Like whatever
A lot of them, yeah. A
massacre.
lot of them are
A lot
fresh.
of them. I see. Um, I'm actually gonna wait until I'm gonna sort of like stay discreet, wave everyone closer. Um, strike first. I say under my breath to them.
I'm going to unseal my black powder and check that it's dry.
It does seem to be dry.
Okay, I'll load a shot. I'll load my musket in my blunderbuss.
Yep, I also load and take aim on. Let's go with the closest guy. Just keep it simple. Just do them one at a time.
Alrighty. Who's kicking this thing off?
I'll rush them. You two fire.
Nod.
Night Synth
Yeah, this
Weasel.
is like the synchronized thing you do in a video game when you go 3, 2, 1. I think we're gonna time that with the melee attack, and both of us are gonna shoot, so we can hopefully take 3 on at once.
So you're all aiming for a different one?
I think that's smart.
All of you make an attack.
Blam.
Blam.
Your horns go blam. Your gauntlet goes blam.
Blam.
It does if I hit hard enough.
Bam! Thwunk. All three of you hit. Go ahead and give me your damages.
Oops.
Holy fucking damage roll, Batman. 5, 6, 4, 6, plus 6 for 27.
All right.
That's 28, 55. Well, it's all separate
A
targets.
shot
but-
fires into one of these creatures. It recoils from it. A bolt sinks in one of their necks. It makes a strange guttural howl sound. And then the other one, you'll get the best look of all. You punch one of these things right in the head, Temo, with your spiked gauntlet. It looks like a person, but their skin is sunken all the way to their bones. Like there's no meat under there at all. They're just skin and bones, like literally. Their eyes seem to their eyelids seem to have stretched back so far they've ripped and can no longer close, and their mouths seem to be dislocated and ripped open, full of razor sharp teeth. They smell of death. They seem to be mostly dead themselves, but not completely. They're a strange type of creature for sure. They are going to attack. Everyone roll initiative.
That's convenient.
That is convenient. Hazar Steelflame, you're first.
Are they grouped up in any way?
They're kind of scattered about. Some of them are closer together than others, though. But they're not in a big group.
Any within 2 yards of each other? Or
The one that
or
you
in a
shot and the
line?
one that Cedric shot are pretty close to each other.
Okay, so I am going to how close are they to me?
You didn't move up at all, I assume.
Wouldn't need to, no, because I can fire within like 24 yards.
So they're probably about 30 feet off from around the corner.
In that case, oh wait, 30 feet off, you say? So I need to move. That's still very far away from me. No, that's way too far. I am going to major action reload my musket, and minor action I'll start like backing up a little bit as I'm reloading.
What was the first thing you did?
Reload.
Okay, so you're just
Major
reloading and
action
backing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm adding another 6 yards or so back.
Fair enough. Temopab, you are second.
So in the distance it took for me to run up and punch this guy, are either of my allies within 4 yards of me at this point?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so, but I thought I would ask. In that case, while the creature's recoiling from the punch, I'm going to stow the shield and summon the two-handed axe. And we're going to bring it down. Well, presumably. Let's go ahead and spend that boon on that one.
That'll actually
And-
hit as is.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, in that case, we can ignore that safely. Let me roll damage. 18 to hit.
18 damage is not bad. Same one that you already attacked?
Yes. And with that hit, he moves 2 yards as if with the skirmish
You
stunt.
blast him with this axe. He falls backwards.
Okay, perfect. In that case, that's it. It's the end of my turn.
He's going to run forward, jump, and attack you. Does a 17 hit you? Yes, I believe. Okay, 17 hits you. I got stunt points, so that's good. Make a Constitution stamina check.
17.
As a pass. You feel a chill across your body, but nothing happens. I might give you the Mighty Blow action, so you're going to go ahead and take 12.
That's not too bad as far as damage goes. It's enough to leave a little bit of a wound, but I'm good.
Favored stunts cost 1 less.
Mm-hmm.
How much does Mighty Blow usually cost?
2. I have it favored, so
Okay.
it only costs 1.
It only costs
in
1.
my notes.
What about lightning attack?
Oh, I have that one too. It costs 2 when it's favored.
Okay, so I can do that. So I'm going to attack you again with him. This cannot generate stun points, so I do hit, but not for special damage. So take only 5 this time, but you still have to make a Constitution stamina check again.
That one largely scrapes against the armor, and I tank it outright.
You
with
don't feel
22.
anything. You can tell that something's happening, but you can't feel. You resist what's happening to you. After that, Cedric. It goes two of you, one of them, and then Cedric, then all of them. The rest of them.
I'm going to pay attention to what Harzar did out of my peripheral, and I'm also going to reload and back up, but not necessarily towards Harzar, sort of off towards a side. That way we're making a wedge formation. That way they can't line us. Yeah, that way they can't line us up and come after everybody. Exactly.
Plus, I have a blunderbuss, so if they start grouping up in front of me, I'm hitting everything within 6 feet, 2 yards of me.
Smart to spread out here. There's definitely a tactical advantage to this, and I'm gonna take every single piece of this I can. Can I also downgrade a minor or a major action to a minor action? Is that a thing?
Using a major as a minor, like minor.
Yes.
Minor. 2 minors.
I'll see why.
That means I can reload and aim. Then
That's
I'll move, reload, aim.
Alrighty. They're gonna go. All 3 closest ones are going to. Well, one of them attacked already. The other 2 are gonna go for Temo. Temo, that's a miss. $14.
That hits.
Alrighty, with stunt points. So, haha.
Rigged. Needs a nerf.
The first hit is 8.
Sparks, and that's it. Off my armor.
Make the stamina check.
That's right.
You're fine.
21.
He's going to lightning attack you as well. For a hit. But this only does 9.
That barely breaks through and nicks me with 1, and I rolled a 16 for the stamina check.
That is a pass. The other one is going to bite you. Potentially.
It's not very nice.
14 does hit you. No stunt points. 9 again. You do not have to.
Barely.
You do not have to make a saving throw for the bite.
Good to know.
Alrighty, those 3 went. The other 3 are going to run up and also be close to you, but they spend their turn getting to you.
Yo, we got some boons.
You've been booned again! Thanks, man.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the rest of them are now, all 6 of them are around Temo. 3 of them have attacked. The other 3 just got there. So, Temo, it is your turn. Wait, you're first, right? Or is it Hazar?
I think it's Hazar.
Oh, you go, Steel Flame. Now they're bunched up.
Yeah, but they're too far away. I'll move 12 yards closer. So... And yeah, I'll shoot at one of them.
Okay. Same one that you hit earlier?
Yeah. Why not? Oops. I should be down to 27 shots, not 29. Bang.
That's a hit. With stun points?
Cedric have the bonus stun point. And I'm going to rapid reload for part of that. Need that in front of me. Not you. Rapid reload. And I am going to lightning attack.
Nice.
It might be the same target, but if the first shot drops him, I'll just shoot somebody else. And then I'll boost my next roll by +1. So, first target takes 10. He's still breathing.
Still breathing.
He gets a second hit. Hopefully, 12. Oh, sorry, 13.
Hit.
17 damage.
Not bad. Still kicking. 2 bullets will sink into this one. Bam, bam. And, like, you'll see big holes blast into this thing. You'll hear his bones crunch. He's still moving. Seems to be phased by it, though. It does seem to bother him. After that, Temo Pab.
After that, so I'm like shifting from the defensive stance, brushing off the scrapes and bites. I swing the blade and uppercut as the creature who just got shot stumbles and is exposed for 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 19 points of damage.
You cut right down the torso and score a giant mortal wound. You'll hear its stomach gurgle, like really gross, like he's about to like go to the bathroom. Like it sounds awful. And then you'll see his wound begin to close.
Bastard. I'm going to spend a minor action to guard up.
It doesn't completely close. It just closes a little.
Okay.
It's not like you did nothing. It's just a little bit of it closing. It's going to attack you. $14, I think we've established, hits you.
So, actually, a quick question, because now I guarded up. My defense is 14. I always forget if we tie, who wins.
Your 14 is my target number.
Yeah.
Got it, okay.
So, yes, 14 still hits you, but barely. He's going to do 8. As he claws you with one of his gross, bony hands. And make a stamina check. That's not good. Not a good one. Are you going to boon it, or are you good with that?
Muted, by the by.
Yes to the boon, and that bumped up to a 14.
14 will pass. So you're good.
This too shall pass.
That's good.
Sorry, I'm checking something real quick. Okay. Yes, after that, it is Cedric, the appraiser co-host turn.
All right, so that one is still alive. They're all still alive, right?
None of them have died yet.
All right, the one that just took the 2 shots from Harzard. Let's make that guy die. He's gotta be. I know he's in bad shape. He looks like he's in bad shape. Let's just take one off the board.
Yeah. Get their action economy down.
Yep. 22 with 5 stunty boys. Make it 6 because I know a guy.
Is
Make
a
it
miss.
7.
No, I'm just kidding. It's a hit.
Make it 7 stunty boys because he actually gave me 1 before the thing. I rolled 16 damage. Do you need me to even use these stunts to do the thing, or is he dead?
You had 16?
Yeah.
He is dead.
Good. I'll use 2 stun points to rapid reload.
Yeah, he'll be trying to... his wounds will start to close, and you'll just put one right in his head, and he'll drop dead.
Hell yeah.
1 down.
Let's see. Oh, is it 1 to rapid reload?
Yeah, it's just 1.
1 to rapid reload. Thwip, thwip. And then lightning attack is 3, so we might as well do that. That's 4. And then I'll have 3 after that, so I'll be able to lightning reload, or to reload again. Okay, so let me shoot another one. Let's shoot the other one that I shot earlier who took some damage. Unless that's the same one. I'm going to shoot another one. That's the point. You're doing the GM stuff. You know which one I'm shooting. I rolled 18 with 4. You can't get stun points twice, but I rolled 18 to hit. 22 to damage.
Which one are you attacking? The one that you shot before, or the one that Temo's been fighting?
The one that I shot before.
Okay.
And then another stun point to rapid reload, and I won't worry about the leftover 2. I'm going with what?
That
Boost your next roll, man.
Oh, yeah, boost my next roll by 2. Why not?
Yeah.
that bolt will fly into its eye as well, and it will drop dead. 2 are down. You got 3 of them pretty close, and then boom, boom. So, excellent. They're gonna go now. Neither of them had gone yet, too. That's the other thing. The other one that's hurt has already gone. So, haha. Hashtag meta. Excellent. I like it. It was good. So you killed 2. There's 4 left. One of them's already gone, so 3 have to go. Temo, get attacked. And that sucks. That one hits.
For who?
Sucks for you.
For who?
No, not for me. It sucks for you.
I needed to know.
I'm empathetic. I don't tend to like messing people up too much. Yes, so this one hits you. I have all the stunt points. I'm going to go ahead and drop the big one. A big claw comes in for 15. You feel dread start to take over a little bit. Go ahead and make a con save here.
Stamina or not stamina?
Yeah, stamina's good.
Okay.
14's a pass. You have still not been affected by what they do with their hands. He has lightning attack, so he can attack you one more time.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
12 does not hit you. The second claw comes in, And you still don't get to find out what he can do with his hands, right, Corpinion?
God,
Right,
I
Corpinion?
want to see, dude. I want
Hey,
to see
I
what he
didn't
can
say a thing.
do.
I just thought it in detail.
I want to see what he can do with those hands.
Yeah.
Get that on the Patreon.
What those hands do.
Yeah,
What
that's
the
right. If
hands do.
you guys support our Patreon, you can see what we do with them hands.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Gotta get that Patreon up and running. Is this just... That'd be an OnlyFans, though, huh?
No, dude, you can do that on Patreon if you want. Yeah,
You can,
do
can't
that.
you? Okay, that's
Yeah,
exciting.
we can show them. We can show them what we do with these hands.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
good.
I'll-
People
I'll
need to
polish-
know.
I'll polish some dice if you know what I mean.
People need to know. Yeah. So the other one,
I'll put
another
stuff
one's
in
going to
my
come in.
butt, if you know what I mean.
Just no mystery at all. That one hits no stunt points. He's going to go for the bite. He's going to show you what that mouth do now. 8 damage.
That mouth don't do anything.
That mouth does nothing. That must be married.
I love that,
All right.
dude. I wanted to see what he could do with that mouth. 100%.
Then the third and final one is going to come in with a claw attack and completely miss you. You've weathered this round of attacks well and admirably. Huzzar Steel Flame. What that mouth do?
Nothing, because they don't understand me. But I'm gonna close some distance so that I'm going to hit the one. I'm gonna fire my blunderbuss. Oh shite! This doesn't work. It does not work because I'd have to minor, so I still have to move closer. So what I'm gonna do instead, not gonna blunderbuss time. I am gonna move a bit closer, so I can shock blast a 6 yard by 6 yard area, but I'm going to make sure that area doesn't hit Temo, but it hits as many of the bad guys as I can.
So without hitting Temo, you can hit 2 of them.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Shock Blast. Crack.
Crack-a-lack. Boom. That's a successful casting. What do I roll?
Nothing.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I lie. It's Constitution Stamina versus the spell power.
Which is 14.
I am gonna spend my step points. Oh, Cedric have a stunt point. Boof.
Thank you.
And then I am going to. I have 3. 3 means. My spell power is what? 14. I'll up it by 1, so the target number is now 15, and I am going to mighty spell it for the other 2.
What happens if I pass?
You get wrecked. No.
They both roll 17s.
Oh well, hell. They only take. Normally they would take so many d6 plus my willpower and penetrating damage. Now they're just taking dice, so there's no willpower buff to this.
Okay. Still penetrating?
2d6. Still penetrating it.
Nice.
Eat 10 penetrating damage to both of them.
Alrighty. These 2 fresh ones, or are you trying to get the one that Temo's fighting in the mix, or what?
Whoever I can get at, because it's a 6x6 area, so I'm just unleashing electricity out at in a square in front of me. So whoever's there is there.
Yeah, the one that Temo's fighting dies, and then another one takes damage. So the 3 that are still alive, one of them is hurt, the other 2 are fine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But yeah, after that, goes to Temopep. The one in front of you's eyeballs melt, and he drops dead.
Delicious.
He looked at the Ark of the
The
Covenant.
other,
That's a good look.
yeah. I thought of like, in Shrek when he takes the eye and he like puts it on his toast.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so I rolled a 17 to keep that blade swinging at the one that got a little zapped. We're just gonna pile on. If that hits, that's 18 points of damage.
That does hit.
If I can, I'll use that little free skirmish to send him bumping into his buddy who came running down as well. Or one of them. There's 3 or there's 2?
There's 3 of them, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, to send him into whoever's closer to him, just to throw them off each other. But anyway, that's it. I'm gonna guard up on the end of my turn.
Is that the same one you've been hitting? You
No.
put another 18 on him?
No, that
okay.
one-
That one died. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was just going to ask. I was like, holy crap, that's
Yeah, no.
he's still up? Okay. So there are 2
3.
now? I'm
There's
sorry. 3. Sorry. Hard to keep track of these fellers.
No, it's fine. Yeah, no, there's 3 of them. One of them has taken decent damage at this point. The other 2 are fine. After that, Cedric.
I am going to... I'm already rapid reloaded, and I have a +2 to this from last time. I'm going to fire at the one who's already taken damage, so we could just stay ahead on this.
Yeah.
21 with 2 stunt points. That's 3 stunt points. That's 4 stunt points because I know a guy and he gave me a +1. I do
like
24 damage to that feller.
To the hurt one?
Yeah, the one everyone's always talking about.
God.
Yeah, you drop him as well. He gets shot right in the dome, falls down dead. There's 2 left.
I have 4 stunt points, which means I can do exactly what I want to do, which is rapid reload and lightning attack. And I am going to fire at the next one that Temo just hit, the one that's freshly hurt. I don't have aim on this one though. That's okay. 17.
That's a hit.
14 damage.
14 damage. That hurts. Yep.
I need to go make sure I take away like 6 crossbow bolts real quick also.
Yeah.
They're going to go. 2 of them are going to... they'll continue to fight Temo. One of them's going to attack Temo. The one that's hurt will attack Temo. $12 does not hit you.
Correct.
Alrighty. That one attacks you, misses. The other one is going to look around, back away, and then he's going to start digging in the ground, and he's going to go underground. And then it's Huzzar Steelflame's turn.
From my current position, there's still 2 up, right? There's still 2 above ground.
There's
was
one,
3,
one
one
above ground. There's only 2
one
left
below
alive, yeah. And there's 1 below ground.
I am... Tamo, you're the only one who's gotten hit so far, yeah? And you're not badly hurt, no?
Not really. There's a few, nicks here and there, but I'm standing confidently.
Okay, I am going to shoot the one that's next to Pab with my musket. So aim fire.
Alrighty.
17.
Hit. With stun points.
Cedric have a stunt point.
Cedric have a stun point.
And I'm actually going to spend my 3 stunt points toward Omen about the guy who dug underground.
Okay, what does Omen do?
Visions or subtle signs provide a mystic insight relevant to your situation.
You sense him parting the earth away from you.
I think the last one's running away beneath the ground. Bang! As I can feel the wind whipping around me, I can sense how he's moving.
Hell yeah.
17 damage to the guy I shot.
17 damage. Alrighty. Absolutely. The bullet rips into his flesh. Demo, the one in front of you gets shot.
Once again exposed for 20 points of damage as I bring that axe blade in.
20.
Off an 18 roll.
20 points. Alrighty. You will just uppercut him right in half. He'll fall down to the ground and go limp in 2 pieces. And that will be the last of the foes down here. You guys are now standing on a field covered in blood and guts and gore, surrounded by dead creatures that you have slain.
Reload, and
This isn't the kind of trophy room I had in mind, or I hoped that we'd run into.
Yeah, we still don't know what they have on their bodies. We may find treasure yet.
You go ahead. As I gesture towards the very weird-looking monster bodies.
Don't mind if I do. I'll start digging through these nasty, bloated zombie monster guys.
They were used to be dwarves.
Give me the check.
I do have perception searching, I think. That's a thing. Let me see. It is. I rolled a 17 with 3 stunt points.
Yep.
You are searching through them. They don't have too much on them. You find in their stomachs, they have pieces of gold and silver from people's teeth. And the occasional ring here or there from people's fingers. You also are able...
Huh? You give me X amount of junk?
It will... I'll translate it into money for you.
Okay, cool.
It's instead of being nice coins, it's gross.
Yeah, I love that, dude. I love that I've got old dead gold teeth in my pocket, dude. That's how I live my life. Yeah.
You get an equivalent of 111 silver.
Nice.
In but it looks like you did some corpse robbing. It's it might
technically.
There's a
corpse robbing by proxy.
There's a caveat to spending this 111 gold. I don't know, label it corpse
money. Are you
money
guys
or
looking
something.
forward to splitting this 111 silvers worth of corpse gold?
What was that? Sorry.
Would you like to
silver.
split this 111 silver worth of corpse gold, or shall I hold on to it?
I might as well split it up now, just in case.
All right, it's dead man's treasure. I don't mind if I do, though.
They're dead. They're not using it anymore.
Off of the goblins, you're able to scavenge some arrows and or bolts if you so choose.
That's 37 gold apiece, or silver, 37 silver apiece.
37 silver.
I'll say you find 10 bolts.
Thank you.
And then the goblins have goblin stuff if you want goblin stuff, like shitty goblin swords or their armors or, weird water skins made out of human bladders or anything like that. Otherwise, it's mostly garbage that they have. Not the best loot.
At most, I might try to find them the nicest, cruddy-ass dagger that they have, just as a tool.
Hey, you can take a dagger. It's made out of, crude iron.
Yeah. A sort of who gives a damn sort of knife. It's I need to jab something sharp into something. Are you fighting with it? I don't want to if I don't have to because it's a piece of crap.
It looks like they dug a crude shape in and then poured molten metal into the dirt and then sharpened it.
That works. It's
It
just
works.
not great.
It's just shitty, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what you guys find there. The tunnel continues on. The water sounds like it gets faster up ahead on the aqueduct. But also, you can go explore these caves. got no idea where they lead. This could be anywhere.
Any sense there, Cedric, which way goes further down? I don't think anything here we've grabbed. The only great treasure we found is this ring, and I still haven't figured out what it does. By the by, I'll ask now before I forget. Did that ring affect my spellcasting at all?
No.
Okay, worth asking.
I rolled in 18 Dwarven History, which is what we used earlier to just determine sort of which way is down and which way is up in this dungeon from Dwarven being a dwarf. Rolling an 18, does that give me up or down?
The caves definitely go deeper, but so too does the aqueduct. And it sounds like it's going to go much deeper, much faster soon.
I'd rather not go down the water much longer than we have to. I mean, I can climb, but if we get into another... Well...
There may be a drop really soon on this waterfall. There may be a waterfall situation. However, Temo did bring a grappling hook, so we've never been more prepared.
Yeah, and I can float down if need be if there's a drop.
Once you guys get down there, let me know how deep the water is. It may be easy enough to jump in. Not something I want to do blind.
Yeah, no. So let's follow the aqueduct path then?
I say we stick with the water. It hasn't led us astray yet.
You guys will continue down the aqueduct way. You're walking alongside it now? Or you're in the water?
Alongside it if possible. I don't want to be in the water.
It is possible.
Yeah, I mean, if we can, yeah.
You'll continue along the side path. It'll go for another... You'll be walking for like another 10-15 minutes. And then it gets real loud. And you can see where the water drops down. And it looks like it splits off into lots of pipes. Most of them are too small for people. They're just water pipes. And yeah, you can... But there's one main one that you could fit down. But it is essentially a water slide.
So down the main one then, you think?
One way to find out.
You guys jump down it?
I'm gonna spider climb down. Well, they'll probably jump. I'll let you guys jump ahead first, so that way I can crawl in. I can crawl after you.
This time, why don't you go first, Cedric, in case I have to dive down again?
Oh, ha ha.
Hoopla!
You know, I don't usually drown. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna jump right in, and as soon as I said I don't usually drown, I'm gonna jump right in and probably fucking drown. You want a strength check out of me again? You want me to drown?
No strength check necessary.
Okay, good. Yeah, I jump in and I don't drown yet.
Now you're
con check anyway.
you're falling right down a...
Yeah, right.
You're falling down a slide. I feel like you don't have to roll. You're falling. It's going pretty fast. You're kind of going... you see an opening up ahead. And you're about to go through it. You can see what look like teeth all around this opening. But before we find out where this opening leads, we're going to go ahead and end it for tonight. That was our game tonight. It was fun. I had fun. I'm glad we're back. We got a few more episodes.
Right
left
as I got
go.
to my water slide, really?
Right as you got to the
I
water
wanted
slide.
a water slide like an hour ago, and
Yeah,
I get to my water
I
slide.
know.
I dive in and cross my arm.
It's called pacing.
Yeah, I know what it is. Why are you like this?
Because I'm the best. Yeah, this is fun. I'm glad we're back. We're going to do... we have a few more episodes, I think about 4, to wrap up this campaign before we switch on to other things. But thank you, everyone, for watching. I enjoyed myself immensely. I have been the Board Game Guru and Game Master Extraordinaire Jahananan, and this has been Fantasy Age from Green Ronin Publishing.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box. Catch us every Thursday and every other Friday. We're playing tabletop role-playing games. Games like Dungeons & Dragons but not Dungeons and Dragons because there are like a million people playing that out there already. So we're playing all sorts of other stuff. We're teaching you guys new games. We're playing new stuff. We're having a good time. We're playing with friends. Thank you all so much for your support. I appreciate you being here, and we'll catch you on the next thing.
And I've been AD Springer, also known as Corbidian, and you can catch me doing some streaming here on Twitch under Corbidian. On Saturdays, I do 2D20 Dune by Modifius. On Mondays, I do Fabula Ultima by Need Games, also published by Modifius, I believe. And on Tuesdays, I do Star Trek Adventures, 2D20 Modifius. There's a theme here. And I also do variety games. I did do a special week, which may be still in my VOD archives currently. Various visual novels and stuff. I am going to try to do more variety gaming when that happens. You'll just have to catch it. But otherwise, yeah. You can also follow me at ElectricMetCHSR over on X, also known as Twitter, to see other updates and other random stuff that I am interested in talking about.
And I am Erin Baumier. I've been a game designer with Adventures Slaying Productions, most known for Neovarden, which is happening still, despite the break in absence that I've been able to talk about it. Despite that very cool thing, you can always go check out adventureslaying.com, by the way, to check that out. But I'm known out there as Aaron Dippity Doo. You can follow me. Expect to see me kind of come back after this last hiatus. And I'll be here every Thursday as well with these yokels here.
Thanks everyone for watching. Stay fresh.